Welcome back to Lisa the Painful RPG. Today, we will be doing the big grind. So, due to the fact that this is in pain mode, and save points explode, and the game is... well, the bosses are definitely harder. Fantastic. Every time. Due to the fact that the bosses are harder, much harder in fact, more enemies have permadeath, there are more bosses, the save points explode. Today we are going to be grinding out many levels in a dark tunnel. It's going to take a while, but it's kind of very much worth it at the end of the day. Does take forever though. And to be fair, I don't think that you need to do so, but it is just on my way. Slow, methodical, repetitive. Just the way I do things. Probably on the spectrum. We'll see. No, can't do that yet. Let's see what we can do since we've recently saved it. See if we can maybe get through this area. It's not entirely unfathomable. You done fucked up. School's out for this kid. Finger beam. I don't use Nern very often. Let's need the bike before I do that. Yep. Well, 10 damage. Ow! Finger beam's not too bad. That's not what you did over there to the boys. And I don't want none of that. I'll tell you something good if you just leave me alone. Nope, you die. I never wanted this. Freaking loser. That being said, I'm about to retreat to the tent. I'm feeling some buyer's remorse about Nern right now. I miss Olin. Great. Reach. I guess realistically, I probably should just wait to do this place, but screw it. My name is Treats Needy. I'm a treasure hunter. Rumor has it that this cave has some sick loot hidden in it, but I just can't find it. I love this song. Reminds me of my youth. This is a perfect moment. I hope nobody ever comes and ruins it. Well, the thing about that is... Ouch. What? No, the enemy was allowed to do that. That is fast right now. is so good if you can't use joy. Hey, how'd you find us? You must be a pretty smooth guy. I like that. Alright. Worst thing about there being no more women, but there'll be no more kids. Yeah, it is the apocalypse. Want to sleep here, buddy? I'll watch over you for 10 mags. Absolutely. I've never felt safer. Rise and shine. Right. Don't mind our boss. He inherited this gang from his brother. And he thinks the name is lame, so he acts tough. But we're harmless. We are the schoolboy shufflers. Mess with us, and you get the slip, pal. I ain't talking detention. Wow. I'm honestly surprised you even found us in here. You must be really awesome at adventuring and stuff. Tell you what. Rando's army has set up camp here. Find that girl. They've cut off our links to the outside. If you can clear out all the rando guys in this area, I'll let you pass. Beyond this point is the only generator within miles, loaded with gasoline. You look like the kind of guy that sniffs gas. So, this is right up your alley. How about it? Absolutely. There's about 4 guys roaming in the caves around here. Come back and they're all dead. Wow, you actually did it. Well, see ya. Yes. Fire. I don't remember if this leads us out or not. No, it does not. Alright. No, better than expected. That's not great. No, I got plenty of empty bottles. I have 3 easily accessible save points now. Let's see how we do against these snakes. Just need to be able to make sure that I can kill them consistently before I proceed. I think this is looking pretty good. I got Diet Cokes, so yeah. Let's say we go for it. Even if we fail, it's not like we've lost a whole lot of time. Oof. Just need to avoid being poisoned. You're barking up the wrong tree. Guess I better leave. Good. Tackle. Nice. Good. All right. Here goes absolutely nothing. Look at its smile. Disgusting. I've watched this beast kill dozens. Yet at this moment, I can just sit here and stare into its eyes. And it just stares back, smiling. But you want to kill it, don't you? You'll need something explosive. Firebombs, perhaps. And some good men. Then you may stand a chance. Oh! Yikes. Damn, man. Damn it. Yes! Yikes. That was brutal. Poor thing. Poor thing. They fucked me up, old man. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Goddamn joy monsters. Still though, I'm glad everybody got that XP. Significant amount of XP. And now we have a bike. Murder this snake. Cool, running geyser. That's good. Ooh. Now I'm debating. Alright, well, if I'm gonna save it, then at the very least... should come through here and get the very last like jump. Whee! Diesel firebombs, hell yeah. Alright, so this place is completely done. The Joy Monster has been defeated. Means the only place left to go is to get Mad Dog and kill the Hair Club. I should have, I think, 3 save points in total remaining right now. So I think we go ahead and we burn this one. Then we finish the big grind and we burn the second one back towards the starting location. Yeah. Grinding with both of them wrong is gonna be rough. Nice. There's something, I think there was somewhere back here that I couldn't get to without a bike. Yeah, right up there. No. It is probably not worth doing this, but... Huh. Wait a minute, where's fucking Beast Man? I can't remember. Ah. Man, I wish this dude was this tough. In a minute. Eh. Get told off by one squirrel. Who has much better music than you. Squirrel jerky. It's not what I meant to do. Alright, unfortunately, it's time to grind a bit. We will be going back for that joy monster. This truly is the this is the piece of this that is the worst. In fact, I would argue that this grind is the reason, the only reason not to play paint mode. I'm not a big fan of the save points exploding, but I understand why. It's pain themed. It's to make you live with whatever choices you made, and to make you regret not grinding when things go badly later. It's on theme. But I don't know. I think if you have to grind in a game, and I realize this does not apply to the default mode, but if you do have to grind, then I am of the opinion that something isn't properly balanced. I realize some people very much like a good grind fest. It's a staple of most JRPGs. think it's good game design. I don't think there's a problem with, like in this game, adding the ability to grind. Because in base game, you do not have to do this. You can go through the whole game never grinding. You'll succeed, and it's fantastic. It's a great experience. Pain mode is a little different, especially if you're going selfless. Joyless can be overcome, but the selfless is rough. Not too bad at first, but if you know, you know. So, you know, we'll burn those bridges when we get there. But it does mean it's, you know, you gotta go through the grind. And that's on me, honestly. I don't think this game is poorly balanced. I'm just saying, if there's a reason not to play pain mode, it's for this specific scenario. A joyless, selfless, painful run. Overall, this game has fantastic balance. I know for a fact I want to get to the point where Brad knows head slide. I'm not going to get home run head slide, but I'm going to need head slide for the foreseeable future after this point. It is also likely that I will be replacing Rage and Nern in the near future. Terry, he will stay with me to the end. Plus, I definitely burnt too many perfumes. I might even have to power up a little bit past 15 towards 18-ish. Need to make sure, well, there are a couple of very difficult fights coming up. But after these 3 fights, I don't think really any problem anywhere else in the game. Not that I can remember, at least. And one of them, I don't even have to do. But I'm going to. And I'm wondering if maybe it would be a little faster to go fight sneaks. But it kind of depends on how quickly the battle goes as well. Only about 40 more XP. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Honestly, because of the slow nature of this section, I considered just doing it off screen, off live, but I'm also just flat out recording this with OBS, so I guess I figure I want all of the footage. I'm greedy like that. I think this might be, moving forward, just how I do things. Get all the footage that I want, and fuck it, we'll do it live, you know? And there's some other fun things that I have planned to do live. I might do Armored Core 2, 3, Silent Line, Nexus, just all the PS2 ones. And then once I'm done with the PlayStation 2 era, I might have to go ahead and play For Answer, and then Armored Core 6, just to showcase a few points. And obviously I want to finish Silent Hill 3, probably do Silent Hill 1. Might do the remake of Silent Hill 2. I would do the original Silent Hill 2, but I refuse to use the HD collection because it's hot garbage. One of the worst atrocities known to man. Kind of makes what Japan did in Nanking look kind of tame. I think it's that bad. I refuse to use it, and I currently do not own a PS2 copy of Silent Hill 2. So that's why I say probably going to do the remake. And a PS2 copy of Silent Hill 2 is like $1 trillion, so I don't foresee that happening. I would love to do a video comparing the original to the remake, so I could showcase exactly how the remake missed the point. Despite being very good, it didn't understand its source material. All I'm going to say about that one for now. Which, of course, means if they're remaking one, I'll probably play one, which I have the PS1 disc of, and then play the remake to see how it stacks up. I'm hoping. I mean, I only. It'd be hard to make the first one worse. I think the first one is fantastic. And for its time, it was a masterpiece. I've played the shit out of that game. I love it dearly. But like, you could do a lot with a remake of Silent Hill 1, and I don't think anyone would complain. Hey, head slide. There we go. Good. I still need more levels, though. Sorry. Not enough. Right, once we get to 1,000 mags, no matter what level we're at, that's when I will stop. In the same spirit, I might do the same thing with the Final Fantasy series as a whole. From 1 to at least 9, probably 10. And then I might include 12. I would make somebody else play 13, 15, and 16. Because I like Final Fantasy games. Those games ain't it. They should have been named something else. A game that I would like to play, to the best of my ability from start to finish, are both Shin Megami Tensei and the Persona series. I feel like most of my experience as an old, angry grandpa gamer is loving the older stuff and hating how the newer stuff can't do anything original other than take a concept that was made before and screw it up. And I feel like the Shin Megami Tensei series as a whole is the opposite. I think it actually gets better with time. But I wouldn't know. This is what I've heard. There aren't many series like that. I suppose there's Resident Evil. That's done a fairly decent job aging well. I mean, it had its hiccup with Resident Evil 5 and 6, but, you know, 2 games out of, 10? Like, pretty solid. As a whole. I think 5 was bad, but it was excusably bad. It was a good time with a friend. And then 6 was, you know, garbage. But then 7 was a masterpiece. Eight was pretty good. Looks like the upcoming Resident Evil is looking pretty good. Looking like it's having an identity crisis, but it's looking pretty good. Ooh, the Elder Scrolls series would also be good for a series about how they began to miss the point as time went on. Yeah, I mean, Elder Scrolls got worse. Assassin's Creed got worse after Black Flag. Just tanked. Far Cry has become just stagnant. Halo became trash. What else? so many long-running series that they had something special, and they just modernize, shove it, just pump it full of fucking microtransactions and DLC until there's nothing resembling a soul left. I mean, a lot of good candidates for just playing a series from the start. But when I decided I couldn't stand it, I guess Fallout stayed. Well, I don't know. Fallout changed a lot. Just started out as a kind of D&D inspired sort of deal, and then changed into an action RPG. And in truth, despite me really liking the Fallout series, having been introduced to it, that Fallout 3, it did drop the ball. It forgot what it was. I think that's another one worth exploring. Dead Space, unfortunately, same deal. No, Dead Space is only 3 games long, and 2 of them are fantastic. But that third one is worth a video, just to remind people about how scummy EA had become. And then on the opposite side, there are games that I can't wait to talk about because I just absolutely adore them. Games that, like this, cross the line from game into art. Again, this grind is, challenge specific, right? It's a joyless, selfless, painful run. But outside of this challenge, this is unnecessary. You don't have to do it. The game is very good, very well balanced. And as a whole package, painful RPG and recently joyful. It's one of the best stories, I think, in RPGs. And there's games like this is up there with Shadow of Colossus. more recently, I've discovered Dread Delusion thanks to a friend of mine. There are some games that cross that threshold into masterpiece. It's obviously not every game. It's very few. But those games are worth mentioning, worth knowing about, worth talking about. Games like Silent Hill 2 that, I mean, I can think of very few books, movies, TV shows, or songs that I've experienced that have impacted me the same way as Silent Hill 2 or 3. Well, the Silent Hill series. There is no movie or novel that could ever compare with Metal Gear Solid 3 in particular, but the series as a whole is impeccable. I don't want to talk about Metal Gear Solid 5. It doesn't exist, but I mean, there's just there's no story quite like Metal Gear 1 through Metal Gear Solid 4. There's nothing else, just you can't rip it off. I think that series is another one that just crosses that threshold into masterpiece. And I'll be very excited to go through it again. System Shock 1. I don't think that game is a masterpiece, but I think it is worth going back and re-exploring. And clearly so did the, forget who they are, the team that remade the game. I'm excited to go back and have a reason to really sink my teeth into it. And from there, to move on to System Shock 2, which I have never beaten. But would love to. Other masterpieces like Chrono Trigger and Terra Enigma. I would go back to either of those games just for the music alone. BioShock. I can't wait to replay BioShock 1. BioShock 1 in particular, I'm thinking that we go for the big brass balls achievement. Just because we can. Granted, I think it's worth a reminder that I am not some sort of major league gamer. I'm not a challenge runner. I'm just going to do what I think is fun to do. Got a little bit of a masochistic streak in me, but I'm not the kind of guy who sets every game to hard just for the hell of it. Not anymore. I'm an old ass man now. Been there, done that. We were there when Demon Souls was relevant. We've done the Halo Lasso challenges. We're done. We're done with that. Our life is behind us. Except for, like, maybe we go for something like the new achievement in Factorio since the big update. Because I got no spoon. Very cheesy way, but I did it legitimately. I didn't download another person's blueprints. Made all my own blueprints. Maybe if I feel like it, we try to go for the beat Factorio in under 40 hours achievement. I don't know. Maybe. Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3. That's another one that I could absolutely go through again. I would say that I go through Andromeda, but I'd be lying. I quit Andromeda every single time at the exact same point. I'm just never gonna be okay with it. Those stupid cryptic puzzles. I don't even remember what they're called. Just a bunch of fucking shapes. Not all about it. It's always the one on, like, the first frozen ass planet you get to. You find it. You attempt it. It's too damn difficult. Fuck that. I'm out. Though it would be worth going through a little bit of it. Just to show how adding a jetpack to something doesn't necessarily make it better. Especially a multiplayer experience. Mass Effect 3's multiplayer is, I still stand by, one of the greatest games of all time. And whatever they were attempting in Andromeda was just hot garbage. Hot, salty garbage. Luckily, we are almost there. I guess at this point we go to 15, depending on how much is left. I know this much. It'll be good to have this footage, because if I ever just make a video talking about this game, it'll be good to have. But I will be cutting this out. This massive grind. I'll be mentioning it. Wonder what level Terry learns hot dance at. It's got to be around 15. Just getting Terry Hot Dance is actually my secret goal. This is Dragon Eyes. But that is why I called it the big grind. And it surely won't be the last. I think it'll be the last one for this game, but it won't be the last one we ever do. I got plans. Big plans. One that I am really looking forward to. Going to be Metroid Samus Returns, the Metroid 2 remake, which will be done using hardware, which was not cheap, but it's cool. It was worth it. Now that I've learned how to use it, how to record it, all of that, it's I'm really looking forward to it. I ended up playing the second one when I was way younger, and I played through it only once, so I don't remember a whole lot about it. I know that the remake is going to be vastly different, so it might be fun to play the remake either alongside or immediately before or after the original. The original I will have to use the Switch for, but I still think it'd be fun. Metroid is another one that is interesting. It got better with age. Although it looks like it has recently taken a turn for the worse. And unlike Resident Evil, it has that one game where they tried something different and it's just... Actually, it's the only one in the series I've never played. Oh no, that's a lie. I didn't beat Prime 2, and I didn't play Prime 3. But I would like to. But Metroid Other M, I have no desire to touch. They missed the point so hard that they might as well have named it something else. Right, I think we're closing in on the goal. No, he didn't learn it yet. That is insane. I don't know that I want to spend like another hour getting another level. But I do know that having a hot dance should help quite a bit in the very near future, so I don't know. I'm tired. Thank you. Alright, we're gonna eat it, and we're just gonna get to 16. It'll take a bit, but... And we're gonna take the express. This shouldn't be too bad. Well, it's true I won't be making magazines. I'm not super worried about that. Should have plenty for what I need them for later. What am I doing on jerky? Yeah, I have plenty of jerky. Doesn't matter. All right. Man, I hope this doesn't take too much longer. I'm starting to fall asleep at the wheel. Now the second game, at least of the joyful RPG, not as long, and it literally, there's no place to grind. And I kind of think it's better for it. I'd like to go back and play the Earthbound series too at some point. But I can never figure out, like... I know that I can play Mother on the Nintendo subscription thing on the Switch. I can play Earthbound the same way. But I still don't think that it's possible to play Mother 3. Not legitimately, anyway. And that's what's always put me off of playing the whole series, because I want to play the whole thing. Oh, there's poison. Another RPG I think I want to play live is going to be The Legend of Dragoon. It may not be the greatest RPG of all time, but it is near and dear to my heart. I think it's worth it through. I think it's worth people knowing about it. And one that I never got to play as a kid, though I could do now, that some people swear by, Chrono Cross, a sequel to Chrono Trigger, which doesn't make any sense to me because they're not related. At least not from the outset. But I'd like to give it a shot. People seem to like it. Been told my whole life that it's very good. I feel like it'd be worth doing on stream. If I can find a way to do it, some of the Monster Rancher games definitely be worth a do. gambling simulators, but they are. All about hedging your bets. Monster Rancher is really just an analogous to insider trading when you think about it. Alright, we're almost there. Alright. Elrage, I feel you, man. Just beating your face into the fucking ground. Until number go up. Hot dance. There we go. Finally. We're gonna top off Elrage and Nern. And then we can blow up a save point. And that's the thing, if the save points didn't explode, I wouldn't feel the need to do all of this at once. To get up a bit. Which, you know, if you're gonna have to grind, broken up into chunks is the way to do it. One more battle. And this grind fest is finally over. Remember, think it's back a couple of screens. Huh. Out of curiosity. Alright. Just out of curiosity. Yeah, so this file is actually even weaker. Same location, though. Curious to see if I left any save points. Feeling that I did not. Yeah. Gets me every time. Alright, well, I think that's where we're going to call it for now. The big grind is finally over. 2 levels ahead of schedule. So,